Hello, this is Brian Calvin, Automation Solutions Manager for Northeast Electrical Distributors. I would like to welcome you to our January 2017 Automation and Software Product Update. I will be focusing on what exactly we mean when we say connected components, the programming software, Accelerator tools, and what is new in Release 10. So, what is connected components, you ask? Well, it's a microcontroller-based platform for smaller standalone machines. It is complementary to the mid-range, which is for larger, more complex machines. With one software package, we can configure components such as PowerFlex drives, safety relays, kinetic servo drives, and light curtains. Within the same software package, we can program the PLC in your choice of the IEC 61131 PLC programming languages, as well as we can program the HMI, all in one environment. The Accelerator Toolkit has pre-engineered BOMs, CAD drawings, control logic, HMI applications, and project documentation for many common applications, and always growing. All to enable you to build a simpler, faster, more cost-effective machine. CCW is unique in that it's a single software that supports configuration, programming, and visualization of the major control components of a machine, including safety. There are two versions of CCW, the Standard and the Developer Edition. The major advantage of Developer is that you can make run mode changes. You can create UDTs and IP protection. The Standard Edition can be downloaded for free, and there's a modest fee for the Developer Edition. There are currently 11 device building blocks and 5 complete application building blocks in the Accelerator Toolkit. Why take all the time and spend all the money to design a component portion or an entire application if it already exists? Let's work smarter and not harder. Let's now jump into what's new in Release 10 for CCW. The big takeaway is Windows 10 support. Also, it is now easier to flash components right from within CCW. Release 10 for the Micro 800 is focused on improved performance and usability. I'll review in more detail the design time performance improvements, the programming enhancements, and the ladder logic enhancements next. The design time performance has been increased by decreasing the build time over 50%. Also, the time that it takes to download over 50%. Upload time has been decreased as well, all to increase the performance. We now in version 10 have indirect bit addressing, so that we can define part of an integer with a bit, and that this allows us to program more effectively, more efficiently, producing a smart program that is much smaller than we were able to do before. When programming, it's now easier to drag and drop instructions in rungs. The new UDF is a simpler, smaller memory size version of the UDFB targeted for tasks such as unit conversions. There is a new PID instruction similar to that of the MicroLogics, using the intuitive parameter names that you would be familiar with if you're migrating from a MicroLogics. We can now have a single program for various size I/O quantities by allowing the processor not to fault if optional modules are not needed. This is great for OEMs that have varying quantities of I/O, maybe a small, medium, and large machine. The PanelView 800 Release 10 overview. The VNC is pretty big, virtual network computing. The PanelView can be set up as the server, and for example your mobile phone could be set up as a client. An operator or a manager could check the status of a pump or a tank, etc. Also, we can now upload the programs via Ethernet IP, If you're doing larger programs, if you wanted to create your tag database in Excel, you can now paste that into the tag editor. Also, other features, the terminal can be password protected, more recipe functionality, etc. Thank you for participating in our Northeast Electrical Distributor January 2017 Automation and Software Product Update. If you have any questions on what was presented or would like to learn more about a specific detail, please feel free to contact me. Thank you very much.